Well, the king of the road is here, Jim King. Good to see you.
It is downright blustery in Beaumont tonight.
It sure is nasty out there.
We're supposed to go up to Honky Tonk, Texas in Silsbee tonight, and I noticed that Highway 69 is closed. I live in Beaumont, so I don't know how we're going to get up there for our video shoot with the peg winders at Honky Tonk, Texas.
Wow,
tonight.
You be careful out there on the roads. Are you going to make it happen? Are you looking for an alternative route?
Unless I could borrow Channel 6's helicopter and they could take me to my event, that'd be good.
Yeah, if I could borrow the helicopter or the Learjet as well, right? If it actually existed. You know?
Yeah,
maybe
put it in the budget.
Maybe if I could actually make that happen for you, would you knight me? Since you're the king?
Sure, but I don't know if anybody will be there if the Highway 69 is closed.
That is true. That is true.
It'll just be me and the Queen.
Maybe, I wonder if there was schedule, but probably not.
Hopefully, yeah, because it's a payday today. Yeah.
So, but if you can't make it there, we can always catch you this weekend, right?
Yeah, tomorrow night, and I just learned that they have UFC fighting before the news, so there's possibility we'll come on a little bit later. Those things do tend to run over sometimes, but definitely following the news tomorrow night, we'll have our 389th episode of the King of the Road Show. And we're going to check this out. It's a George Jones tribute going on in Vidor. It happened recently. It's actually Act 2 of our coverage. We had this on last summer, but I thought it was a good time to put it on again. Got a lot of hits on YouTube. That's George Jones' oldest sister. That's Helen Scroggins Jones. She's 91. She lives in Wildwood. Imagine they got some snow today.
I bet she was a proud sister.
Oh, yeah. And that's her daughter, that's Norvell Rogers. She's the niece of George Jones. She was also at this event. It happened in Vidor. And that's the actual guitar that George Jones learned to play guitar on.
Wow.
A man flew in from, I think, North Carolina with that guitar.
I wonder how much something like that would be worth.
A lot. And there's his two sons. That's Jeffrey and Brian. Got to talk to them. There's a picture of them from the heyday of their dad, George Jones. And I actually have also some exclusive radio interview that I did with him. Portions of the interview is going to be aired tomorrow night as well. When I was on terrestrial radio right next door here. And this guy here, Earl Peanut Montgomery, wrote over 100 songs that were recorded by George Jones, and some of them by Tammy Wynette and George Jones.
Okay, all right.
We'll hear from him tomorrow night. He was also at the event, so it's a big George Jones extravaganza tomorrow night, and King George, I should call him. This is our music clip of the week. This is Robbie Johnson. He's originally from Quebec, but now lives in Nashville. He's a rising star. He's got this new song called South of Me, and that's on tomorrow night as our music clip of the week, sponsored by our internet radio station, King's Country, at kingscountry.net. It's the most magnificent music mix on the planet 24/7. Do you like country music?
I like country music. I like it, but I like the stories that it tells. And that's what I was going to ask about that song. Is it more of a kind of a slow song, or is it more, you can two-step to it?
It's kind of slow. I think I think women will really like this song.
Yeah.
You should listen to it. South of Me. It's very
good.
I
saw the eye candy in the video, so that's already a
You're talking about the woman.
I hope. Well, depending upon.
Yeah. Well, you probably noticed the man, and I would be more glued to the female in the video.
Yeah, so a little bit of something for everybody, it looks like.
Yeah.
Now, as far as George Jones, you said that you interviewed him before. Talk to us about his personality. What were some things that stood out, or did he tell you any kind of secrets or anything?
He's just a good old boy, and that's what I'd always heard about him. If you talk to George Jones, you might as well be talking to the guy pumping gas down at the gas station.
And that's how it should be.
That's how down to earth the guy was. He grew up right here in Southeast Texas, never forgot where he came from. And it was one of the most exciting moments of my terrestrial radio career. Of course, I do internet radio now, but this was back in 2006, right before he played at Ford Park with Zona Jones opening up, and also Merle Haggard. That was 2006, one of the last times that he played in this area. And he still sounded great then. He was in his 70s. So.
All right.
That's tomorrow night, approximately 9:30. Could run over a little bit later due to UFC, but following the news here on Fox 4.
Well, Your Majesty, thank you so much for gracing us.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I appreciate it, as always. And, of course, we'll see you next Friday.
I'll bring you an autographed paper crown.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That's a starter
crown.
I'm
going to wear it. That's what I need. Or maybe like a badge or something, just to get started.
You are a queen.
As I work up the ranks. Oh, thank you. I'm the queen. Well, there's more to come. We'll be right back. You're watching Southeast Texas Live. Thanks, Jim.